What is this? It's like Big Brother. Happy Friday and welcome back to my channel. My goodness, I've not said that in ages. This is an old Lily, not old, but I think it's about six to 7 months old, maybe longer, shirt from Lily Silk. I love it. It actually comes down to here, but I wear it like just loose and tied up. Hermes scarf, and that's it. Mazoma jewelry. That's it. I'll link everything below. So, all right, let's get the elephant out of the room. There is one question, which is, it's really the one question that I am asked the most consistently over a period of years. I'm going to address it now because there is something that I do, and it's not like a big thing, but you're going to be like, oh, is that it? And it is, how do I stay in shape? How am I able to fit into like clothes that I've had for like 5+ years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. These jeans are Ganni, you know about these. I've got them in black. I've had these for about, like I said, about 3 years now. They still have that great fit. You know, how do I manage to still wear a lot of these things that I love? And you know me, I love, and the way that I'm able to sort of, you know, answer your question is just trying to be as healthy as I can. And listen, I'm not perfect. I eat like all kinds of crap still, and I'm going to give you my biggest tips that I have personally learned over the years that work for me. I'm no personal trainer, I'm not an expert, I'm not a fitness doctor or anything like that. I'm just telling you from Karen's point of view what works for me, doable as well. So I have like about how many tips, because I've literally wrote them all down here. Hallmark things that I know and have been doing, and this is what works for me. So if you're able to get some ideas from it, that's good. But I will tell you that there is one major thing that I have been doing, and I have a personal trainer, and my personal trainer travels with me. I'm only kidding. Well, I'm slightly. To give you more of a background about me, I used to work out a lot, and then I kind of just slowed down literally to nothing. Going back the past sort of 3 years, give or take, I kind of just stopped, which is really bad. But I had surgery, as you lot know, last October, and I talked about that openly on my channel. Leave a link for that below if you still want to, you haven't seen that video. But I opened up about, you know, just having fibroids, etc., and I ended up having to have some major surgery to have them removed. For a long time after that surgery, I had to go through a recovery period where I couldn't really work out exercise at all because literally my stomach had been like cut in half. I'm past the recovery stage, but I wasn't doing any kind of exercise. I didn't know what to do. I was looking at, you know, like YouTube videos, I was looking into classes online, I was looking into classes out and about, but I couldn't. My schedule is so difficult for me to pin down and plan things that I know that if I booked classes, for example, like, you know, when I do it in group sessions, because I used to do classes years ago. I have last minute events to go to, last minute just bookings of things. There's so many things that's going on with me work-wise that I know full well that I won't be able to commit to a specific time that a class is, and I'm going to miss it. I'm missing out on exercising. Plus I wasn't sure what exercises to do. What can I do that is flexible, something that works, but it's something that's manageable. But I didn't know what that was. So I've been like, I'm in an R-ing quietly for ages trying to figure out what I'm going to do. And I knew I was going to do something, but I just didn't know what it was. With something. Actually, no, they came to me, partnered with CoPilot. Now I had never, up until now, I'd never heard of who they were. Basically a system that uses coaching and technology. It's a fitness coaching app. So it's like having a personal trainer on your phone. You personalize workouts that's tailored to what your goal is. Maybe it's to help with your back or your core or your any problem areas you've had. Maybe you've had a certain surgery or certain injury and you want to work on that particular part of you. The best part is it's a real person on the other end. They came at the perfect time. You literally just walk through with your own coach, because everyone gets assigned their own coach, by the way. I have my own, her name is Candice. Hi Candice, if you're watching. They ask you like, what's your goals? You give them all your information about you, like your health, what you're looking to achieve, you know, all that kind of stuff. And at the end of it, they tailor a workout regime that is specifically to me. So it's specifically to you, and it's been the best thing ever because it's the closest thing. It's better than having a class. If you've missed their schedule, if you've missed their 9 o'clock or 8 a.m. or 3 p.m. slot, you're done. Your workout for that day with that class is over and you didn't get to do it. But with CoPilot, you can work out whenever you want because there isn't any scheduled time. Today, you can work at 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night. I'm using it way beyond this YouTube video as well. Actually, the day of recording this video, I am working out after I recorded this, and you have a real person who's coaching you. And I've been using it not only at home in the studio, but I took it away with me when I went to St. Lucia, because you know I was there recently. I met with Paula, remember the video, the two of us, what we got when we brought with us when we went to St. Lucia. I brought CoPilot with me and I was able to still continue doing my workouts, and that's something you can't get. If I had a class that I'd signed up to, well, that's going to be gone, isn't it? Because then for the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to be able to go to my workouts. It's almost having a personal trainer or a coach in your pocket, and you can just take them with you. So I just brought my resistance bands because I told her about going away. So she said, okay, I'm going to tailor your workout so it can be easy for you to do when you're on holiday. My particular workout, what I told her I want to use like resistance training. She recommended resistance bands to me because I asked, because I didn't know which ones to get. She just told me some really good ones. She just sent me the link. We talk to each other on chat. There's a chat section within the app, and she sent me the link. I bought them, packed them in my suitcase, and I was doing the workouts whilst I was in St. Lucia. But it has been a godsend because it's allowed me to keep working out, and no excuses either. Because I think one of the excuses you have is you don't have time, which is me. So for me, I told Candice that I want to work on just kind of firming up, toning up, kind of just get like stronger. That's something that I miss because I feel like I have weak Grover arms, I call them, where I can't pick up anything, especially after the surgery last year. So all this is like a conversation between the two of you, but it was great using it in St. Lucia. I would wake up, bung on my workout clothes, and that was it. I would start working out. And the best thing about this is that I initially didn't have an Apple Watch, and it just went off. You can use CoPilot without an Apple Watch, and I initially was doing it without one, and it was fine. You can just follow everything. And by the way, when you're doing the workouts, there's somebody doing the exercises as well, so you can actually see what they're doing. You see someone doing the movements, so you're working out with that person. Like they're showing you form, like what your correct form is. So I was doing it fine without. But once you've got the Apple Watch, that's where it became a bit more game-changing for me. Basically, Candice, my coach, is able to analyze my form and my pace. This is no lie. For example, I'll be lying on my back, and I'll have dumbbells. And if I'm like going back, at one point I was going too low, and she said, don't go so low in the back. On the app, my phone said that to me. It first happened, I was like, what is this? It's like Big Brother. The Apple Watch has a technology where it's paired up with CoPilot. So like I said, it can watch your form. And she was like saying like, go higher with the dumbbell. And then when I did, she would say, much better. This is all through the flipping phone. I'm not lying. It's as close as it gets to have a physical fitness trainer in the room with you. You've got your own privacy, you're all by yourself. Being able to take it with me was fantastic. We're actually planning to go away again later on this year. And again, I'm probably going to take CoPilot with me. She knows. So she says I'm going to make sure that whatever I give you, if I ever want anything, because I don't have to, she goes, it's going to be based on being more like Zen, yoga, Pilates. It's just great. It's the closest thing to me having booked a coach, a personal coach, but without that kind of price tag. Those are expensive. I don't know how much it is to have a personal trainer. I've never had one. To me, it's even better because I don't have to like get out of my bed and schlep off in the car to some gym somewhere and at 5 a.m. do a workout for an hour with either that person alone or with a class. Or I'm not on the clock of some teachers like, where's Karen? She's not here yet. It's the best system I found. 75% of clients who have downloaded CoPilot have used it for beyond 100 days consistently. Actually, this week I had a check-in with Candice just to like see how it's going. So I'll show you on the footage here so you can see. But it was just us having a little chin wag. Are there any particular like exercises that I absolutely hate? And why, and if there's ones that I really love to do. She's constantly looking for like your feedback just so she can keep making it your routine like better and better. The best part is it's helped me to stay consistent, finally! Because that's what I used to do. I would work out for a little bit and I'd give up. Do you need any equipment to do CoPilot? No, you just use your body weight. I personally do want to use equipment, so I already own dumbbells, so she tailors and gives me workouts that can use them. Plus I now have those resistance bands. Before I press start to do it, I can just scroll through and just look at all the exercises, because you can see like what you're going to be doing, an overview of what the workout is going to be before I even start doing it. And at the end of the workout, you rate it. It shows you like almost like a skeletal version of a person, but with the muscles all over them. Show you the front of the body and the back of the body, head to toe, and they have like a heat map, and it shows you the parts of the muscles and the parts of your body that you were exercising. Stuff like that is just like, I love it. That's exactly the kind of stuff I want to see. It's been the thing that I've been doing the most consistently in terms of exercising. I'm feeling better, I'm feeling fitter, and you're able to keep going. I'm doing it when I want to, and that is the point. If you click the link in my description box below, I do have an offer for you for CoPilot. You can try it out for 14 days for free. 2 weeks. It's a free personalized coach with you. Like I said to you in the beginning, I'm going to talk about some of my mistakes that I have personally made and just sharing them with you. I'm going to quickly go through them. Number one, doing fad workouts, because I get bored really quickly with exercise. It's got to be something that I personally really like. Went into like doing dance workouts. I knew that I wasn't working out because I thought it was I'm sorry, I just can't do those kind of workouts. If you can, do you. Number two, do not burn yourself out quickly. You start hard and you're like, right, I'm going to be doing it every day now. I'm going to be eating super clean. You're going to burn out and you're going to find it too hard to stick to, and you're just going to stop. Like every day I try to work out. This is before I was doing CoPilot. It was just too much. I started to resent it. So don't do that. Be consistent, but do it at your own pace. So that's what I do with CoPilot. I just make sure that I'm doing it in like a spread out during the week. Number three, focus on how the clothes fit versus the weight on the scale. This is really important. I didn't know this until like, I forgot who it was. It was like an athlete in England, and he mentioned this, because your clothes don't lie. Muscle, when you gain more muscle from exercising, it weighs more than fat does. You have a bigger number on the scale, but you've got more muscle mass, and you actually can often be leaner. My diet, trying to think that I could just cut out all the bad food and that would be good enough. Try doing that for at least a week. I cut down instead of cut out, and that's been my philosophy. I'm a foodie. I love to go to restaurants. I love to eat food. I've always been that way. Geez, my parents, Caribbean background, we love food. You know, all our events and parties, and it's all centered around food. And good food too. So I can't cut all this stuff out, but I can cut down, and that is the key. Getting bored with whatever exercises you do, that is the fastest way to stop, and it is for me. I have to do workouts whereby it's not the exact same motion week in, week out, month in, month out, because you just get bored. Plus, you just want to be able to like mix it up to have muscle confusion. It's a new routine, and that helps with like your overall exercise routines. But that's how it is with CoPilot. She's introducing new movements in for me, so it's not always exactly the same thing. And that helps keep it interesting for me as well. And it's doing something that I wasn't doing like, the day before or the week before. This keeps it more interesting, which is a big one, and I think I've already said that, which is to not being consistent with working out, and then you just give up. I think we're all very like gung-ho in the beginning, and that is really it. I know that I don't normally talk about these things on my channel, but my health is something that I've been sort of toying with sharing with you, like I opened up and told you about my surgery that I had. We're all humans, and we all have health issues that we go through from time to time, and I know that I am constantly trying to and Michael as well, we're always trying to do something that helps, whatever it is, whatever that looks like to you. And I think that's really the end of it. I mean, that's really the long and short of it. Like Michael, he had issues with his back. He had 3 herniated discs. I can have a physiotherapist to help like train him back to being strong again. And he's back to being how he used to be before. He went through surgery as well. I didn't share that on my channel. I never shared that. That's his that's up to him to share, and he doesn't mind me sharing it now. But You know, the point is, we all have something that we're going through. You can drop the whole like, let's talk about this fashion stuff, but actually say like, hey, let's just pause that for a moment and let me just share with you what I am actually doing behind the scenes that's helping me to be able to do all these things, right? Be able to like go everywhere and to do all these things, and that's just for anything in life. Your health is the most important thing. I think that's that I'm really actually trying to waffle and get down. I'm waffling, but that's actually the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't matter about the clothes and the bags and the shoes and you can't enjoy trips and all these things, seeing different places in different parts of the world, or if you don't have your health. That comes first, because once your health is gone, all the others go too. It's just as simple as that. So if I can find something that is actually working, that's actually helping and making a difference for me personally, then that's everything. And I'm going to go now. I will see you next week Friday for my next video, and between now and again, TikTok, Instagram, you know the drill already. Alright, bye. And I hope I answered your question finally.